have a really bad memory. So, first of all, we are going to do a really short self introduction. I think that's something good to do now. Well, something quickly. So, for everyone, for those who don't know me, hey, my name is Nelson. I am from Colombia, and I am I'm learning English. It's like my hobby. I'm an electronic engineer, so I got a degree in engineering, and I speak Spanish. So that's my self introduction. That's my short self introduction. So let's move on to our next participant. Let's move on to today. We're going to do something different because we always left Yusi to the end. So please, Yusi, introduce yourself a little bit, a short self introduction.
Hello everyone. My name is Yusi. I'm from Malang, Asia, for Indonesia. Okay, jadi
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's enough, right?
ya.
Okay, thank you, Yusi. And now let's move on to Adiba because we always left Adiba to the end, but now we are doing something different today. So, Adiba, tell us a little bit about you, who you are, and yeah, please. Yeah, we can hear you clearly. Mhm. Okay, that's great. And it is your first year, right? Or is it your second year of university, or it is your first year? Ah, fair. It's like the second year, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Adiba. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's move on to our dear friend from Brazil, Alexander. Hey,
Hello,
buddy. How are
guys.
you?
Good morning from my side. I'm fine. I am from the marvelous city, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil,
Okay.
and that's it.
Yeah. So you live in the Rio de Janeiro, in the
Yes, the marvelous
Corcovado.
city.
Yeah, it's a really famous place. The Christ
Yes, it is
of
indeed. Yeah,
the statue.
correct,
Yeah, yeah,
Christ. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's great. And yeah, what time did you say
Uh,
it is
it
in
is
Brazil
now
now?
10:07 a.m.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I remember. We only have 2 hours of difference because here
Oh yeah,
it's 8 a.m. Although
yeah.
we are
What time? What time is it now in Colombia?
it's 8 6 a.m. 8 and 6 minutes.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
got
it's
it.
only it's only two hours, right?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we because we are neighbors, our our
South
countries
America,
are really close, so we
close.
we
Yeah.
we, we probably should have the same
Yeah.
time zone, but it turns out that it's not the
Have you
case.
ever been? Have you ever been to Rio de Janeiro?
No, but I would love to go there. Actually, when I was, do you remember the last, the football, the FIFA World Cup, and
Ah,
the football? Yeah,
2014.
yeah, yeah, 2014. I remember that I loved to see the landscapes, especially from Rio de Janeiro. And it
Oh
looks
yeah,
so beautiful, and
really
you know,
beautiful.
yeah. So maybe
When
in
you
the
come
future,
around,
yeah, yeah,
come around when you can.
yeah, yeah. Maybe in the future, and maybe we can talk and learn some Portuguese also.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Thank you,
that's my
Alexander.
pleasure.
Uh, it's nice to see you again. And let's move on to Roland. Where is Roland? I don't
Hi
know.
guys, can you hear
Good
my
Hey,
morning.
how are
voice?
you? No, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. My name is Roland. I'm from Depok, West Java, Indonesia.
From Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you do? What are you studying right now, or are you
I'm
working?
just no. Unemployment. I'm seeking for a job right now.
Oh, okay. But you finish school maybe already?
Yeah, I already graduated 2 years ago.
That's great. I'm also looking for a job, so yeah.
Yeah. Good luck for
We
us.
share the same thing. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
are not alone.
In Indonesia, exactly Jakarta
What?
State University.
Okay, okay. What are you studying now?
Social science education.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I got it. That's really
Yes.
nice. It's it's like but you need English to study that, right? It's like a
Yes.
prerequisite. It's like it's mandatory that you know some English for that, I think.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So
English
and
is
you
so
do you
important,
took
you know.
yeah, yeah, sorry.
Pardon?
Do you took English, do you took English classes at university, or are you self
But
studying?
not yet, not yet. From university, not yet. I guess next semester.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So you are learning by yourself. That's great.
Yes,
Thank you,
that's
Aaron.
true. Oh my god, thank you
Okay.
so much for asking.
Thank you very much. And do you wanna say something else about you?
Actually, I don't know. Just
Okay.
curious. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
curious this meeting. And
Okay.
thanks for Miss Yusi for inviting me.
Oh, thank you, Yusi. We are all really grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, Arum. Thank you very much. And it's really nice to meet you or to meet you again, whatever is the case. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Nelson.
And okay, Arum. I think this is it. I don't know if it's another participant. Della, maybe Della is not here, right, Juicy?
That is not here. Maybe we can start to discuss the topic.
Yeah, we are complete now. So
Yeah.
maybe if no can join the conference, that would be great. But
Yeah.
let's
Maybe he has problem connection.
maybe he has
Maybe
some.
yeah.
So
He
yeah.
can
So
answer.
let's get started. Sorry, you see. Okay.
Okay.
So I think we should start our topic today. So our topic today we are going to talk about learning new things, right? I think it's a really important topic. Uh, when we are when we are when we are younger, we learn really fast. But when we are adults, as an adult, we it's kind of something is kind of different. Maybe something changed in our brain, but we are always learning new things. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I when I was really uh, when I was a really small boy, I used to learn really fast. Maybe it's my impression, but I don't know. Maybe because my brain was a blank paper, so it's like a memory with no data. So maybe that's the case. But today we are going to talk about learning. Learning is like nature. It's all around us. Even on a subconscious level, our brains are built to absorb new information, filter and store new information, and we are learning new things every day, right? And so our topic is why it's important to learn new things. So we are going to start with Alexander, right?
Okay.
So the question is, how important is learning to you? Why do you think it's important?
Um, I think it's always very important to learn new things because when it happens to me, um,
Mhm.
I think I grow spiritually,
Okay.
I can grow materially,
Yeah.
and the most important of all, I can transmit all of those new things that I learn to people around me and help them to grow too. And I wanted to say that once I heard to say that it's never too late to learn new things. It doesn't matter. You can
Yeah.
be 70, 80,
Yeah.
90s. It doesn't matter. It's never too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you. Even even with language learning, right? You can learn a language in any stage of your life. What
Yes,
do
I
you
can
think?
talk about myself because I was always passionate about English since I was
Mhm.
a little boy. But I only decided to take an English course when I was 36. Today I'm 43.
Mhm.
I've been studying English for 7 years, and since then I have I have become uh, a better person, a better and happier person in several aspects. Um, and I wanted to say that when we are adults, I think it's a little more difficult to learn things because when you were a child, you don't have, for example, to worry about paying the bills, putting
Yeah.
food on
Exactly.
the table. You don't have a family to keep,
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
your brain is much more prone to learn new things easily. You know,
Yeah.
this is what I think.
You don't have nothing
Agree?
to worry about, right?
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
perfect time for learn.
Yeah, when we are adults, we have to work hard. We have to pay the bills. We have to put food on the table. We got no time.
Yeah.
We're always
Exactly.
changing time. We just work and go
Mhm.
home to rest. And stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's a little more difficult for us adults to
I
learn
agree.
new things.
I agree with you,
But
Alexander.
it doesn't mean
So
but it doesn't mean that it's impossible for us adults to learn new things. It's not an excuse.
yeah, you have to create the time. If you love something, if you want to learn something, you create the.
Exactly. No excuses.
Thank you, Alexander. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, let's do the introduction of our new new
Yeah,
participants. I think it's
good.
Belmiro. Can you
Welcome.
hear us?
Is as an official language, and
Wow,
English is considered as a second language, okay, foreign
wow,
language.
oh,
And
wow,
this English is mostly taught in university
wow.
and university and high school. Okay, it's where students they are somehow forced or obliged to learn English. And apart from English, we have French. Okay,
Okay,
as well considered as a third language. Yeah, here in my country, we learn French as a third language. We have
wow.
first
So
language, which is Portuguese.
okay. So you speak English, Portuguese, and French, right?
The second one, which is English, and the third one, which is French, and we have local
Okay,
language.
okay,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it. Yeah, this
That's
is what I have to share with you. That's why. Okay, and I hope to learn
thank you,
from you a
Belmiro.
lot. Okay,
Yeah,
I think
thank you,
most of
Belmiro.
you are come from different countries, okay,
Yeah,
such as Indonesia, Brazil,
in
and
the
yeah, things like that.
Colombia from
So
South America. Thank you, Belmiro. Thank you very much, and it's really
thanks,
nice
thanks.
to meet you. And we're going to ask you some
The
questions
pleasure
later
is
on.
mine.
So thank you very much.
Okay,
So
okay.
we're going to get back to Alexander. Sorry for interrupt you. but
No
it's
problem.
but yeah. Our our next question is how has been, you said that learning is really important, learning new things is very important, and you have been
Yeah.
learning English for 7 years, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
So how has been your English learning process, your learning English process? What methods do you use in order to learn?
Yeah. I don't have a specific method to learn English. I think it's my problem. The only
Mhm.
thing I try to do is to listen to a lot because
Yeah,
I consider that if your listening skills is good, you
exactly.
probably have a good communication with people from different parts of the world. This is what I think.
I 100 agree with you,
Yeah,
Alexander. You nail it.
yeah,
It's
because
so true.
generally, when you can understand what somebody speaks with you, you probably can reply them. You know,
Yeah, exactly. So we
just
can
my
say that your method is you are learning by listening.
yeah,
It's your
yeah,
method. You are not reading any book. You are not going to school. You are learning by listening.
yeah, because it's my point of view. Uh,
Yeah,
before 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 becoming a good speaker, you must be a good listener.
and that's exactly how childs learn their first language, right? When we are a
Yeah,
child, you learn only by listening. So that's the point. You
yeah,
got it, Alexander.
but we do it naturally.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe in adults, as an adult, we tend to do things backwards, right? We
Oh
start
yeah,
by reading, and maybe that's not a really good efficient way to learn. But yeah,
yes, yes,
everybody
I agree
has
with
their
you.
own methods. Next question. Besides English, are you learning another thing? What are you currently learning besides English?
Um, nothing else, only in English. But I have plans to learn your language, Spanish, because I think it's so beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm planning to learn Portuguese. So maybe we can do some language exchange together.
We can do it.
It will be really fun. So yeah.
Oh
Next
yeah.
questions. What things are you bad or good at learning? What do you think this is my advantage? This is my strength. And maybe this other thing is something that I'm not really good. That's my weakness maybe. Do you think
Uh, I
something?
think I think I'm not good at fixing things. For example, fixing computers, basic things, computers, cell phone,
Yeah, okay.
um, or things at home. For example, if I have to fix a window, a car, and stuff like this, definitely I can't. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I'm good. Uh, I think I'm good at keeping things in my memory. Only this.
Like organizing things and manage things,
Yeah,
like dealing with information.
yeah, yeah, exactly like this.
Okay, exactly. Thank you. And last question: what have you been postponing something that you want to learn? What would you most like to learn? You said
Uh,
Spanish. Another thing apart from that, or
y- yes, Spanish exactly because I had a plan in my mind to start a Spanish course last year, but because of lack of money, I couldn't do that. But I didn't give up on this. I will
okay?
do it in the future. Maybe 2023 can be a good idea to start this idea.
And yeah, I agree with you. And
But
now,
I
for
want,
example, with YouTube, it's really easy. You don't need to pay anything to
yeah, because
learn.
I think you will agree with me. Portuguese and Spanish are very similar.
Yeah,
There are so
are
many things
close.
that we can understand each other. You
Yeah,
agree with me?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe in the future we can we can exchange our language.
yeah.
Okay. Anything
Sounds
else?
good.
Anything else, Alexander? Do you want to say anything else about learning new things?
No, 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 because I don't want to waste your times. There are so many people to talk yet.
Okay. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Let's move on to that's good enough. Do you want to say anything else, Yusi, about learning things?
Or I think I think we must give time every day to read the book, and because
Okay.
that is the point of learning, and that can improve our knowledge and can make us better and can make us be high level. I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. There is so much information condensed in books, right? If you can learn a book, you can. If you can, if you can read, you can learn anything, right?
Yeah.
There are so many things that you can learn by reading. So I agree with you. Thank you very much, Juicy. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the invitation again, and see you next. Maybe we're going to talk in a bit later. Thank you, Yusi. Thank you very much. Let's move on to Ibnu. Are you there, Ibnu? Ibnu
Yes,
Handu?
I'm here, sir.
Yeah, please, first of all, give us a little bit of self introduction because you were having trouble with your internet connection. So please tell us a little bit about you, something short.
Okay, thank you very much for the chance. I would like to introduce myself before I deliver my speech here. My name is Ibnu Hamdi, and everybody
Mhm.
calls me Hamdi, or you
Hamdi.
can call me Ibnu too. It's okay because some people call me Hamdi and some people call me Ibnu.
But you don't
And
dislike Ibnu. You like both, right?
right, and
Okay,
I work
Ibnu Hamdi.
and
What
I
if I
work
told you Ibnu Handi? I can join the two names, Ibnu Handi.
Ibnu Hamdi. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, Ibnu
If you
Handi.
don't mind.
It's easier.
And uh, I work as a teacher, an English teacher in an elementary school,
Okay,
and I have been a teacher for about 8 months. I'm a new teacher
okay.
actually, and
Yeah, you are quite
I
young.
yeah,
We can
and
see that.
I exercise twice a day in
Wow,
the morning and in the evening. I
wow,
don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke, and
wow.
I I sleep at 9 p.m. until
Hmm.
4 p.m. until 4 a.m. I mean,
So it's
and
like how many hours do you sleep? Can you do the math? How many
I
hours?
actually I sleep 8 hours every day,
Yeah,
but
it's.
at night I usually sleep only 7 hours, and at noon
Mhm.
I sleep 1 hour.
You do like a siesta in Spanish. I don't. It's like a nap, right? Like a
Yeah,
nap. Okay, thank you, Ibnu.
you are
It
very
seems
welcome.
like you have a really good, a healthy lifestyle. So
That's right.
that's that's really great, man. Congratulations for that.
Thank you very
So
much.
please, we are discussing about learning new things. So the first question is, do you think learning is important? Why it's important to learn new things?
I think learning is really important. Why? Because by learning we know something new. We can it's like in when in a game, it's like we can unlock a new character or a new experience so that we
Okay.
can improve ourselves and we can make ourselves better than before. Then I guess we can understand that we don't understand before. Yeah.
Okay.
We can learn anything that we don't understand before.
and we can learn new skills every day, right?
That's
With
right.
the internet,
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
easy nowadays.
In the internet, I can read some websites, and I can watch YouTube for a new skill. Like for
Okay.
example, learning English. I can try, I can experience, and I can learn English by watching YouTube, especially in conversation, pronunciation, and speaking.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can find native content, right? People
That's
who
right.
are native, and you can. It's like the world nowadays. It's like a global world, and everything is
It's available.
it's really easy. Yeah, exactly. It's available to us. So thank you. So that leads us to the next question.
Uh,
You said there, of course, you are an English teacher, so you have to study English, and you have been studying English, I guess,
exactly.
for many years. But apart from English, or besides English, why what what is another thing that you are learning?
I learned about sociology. I from
Okay,
my college. Yeah, I I
okay,
I ever studied in a college, in a university. I mean,
okay.
and my major was sociology.
Sociology. What is that all about? What kind of study? What sociology studies? Is like the human connection, the communities, right? If I'm not
That's right.
mistaken.
We learn about how humans interact each other, and what makes them socialize.
Yeah, I think Arum say wow because she is always studying sociology, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe something related with that, right, Arum?
Actually, the
Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
Wow. Are you choosing a sociology major, sociology education, or uh, pure sociology?
No, actually, I study about social science education. That means I study sociology as well, economic and history as well.
Wow. So you can be
So
friends. You have something in common. You can talk something about.
that's right.
Maybe you can
Maybe,
become really good
yeah. In
friends.
another chance, I will talk further about sociology with Rohmawati.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
If
of
no,
course.
the next question. Sorry, guys. The next question, if no, is uh, oh, I don't know if I can ask you that, but what methods? Of course, you study English. Do you have any preferred method to learn English, or
Yeah, I think
because you study in university, it's obvious what was your method?
my method. I think it's. I cannot say it's a method because my I learn by repetition. I mean, repetition is really important for me because I cannot get what I teach only by learning it once.
Yeah,
So I have to make some repetitions. Yeah,
yeah,
repetition is the key for me in order to master what I am learning.
yeah, exactly. I agree with you. There is a technique. There is some technique which is called space repetition system, and there is some apps when you have
Uh-huh.
to repeat something like Anki or Memorize or Quizlet.
Yeah.
There are so many
uh
apps that you can do repetition, and I think I agree with you. It's really important.
Yeah, and I
Um,
have I have to experience some trials and errors first before I understand what I am learning. So
yeah,
I uh, that I
I have
cannot.
another question for you. It's kind of related. I sometimes I've heard that when you teach something, you learn more. Is that right?
That's right.
If you teach something, you can learn more. What do you think about it?
Yes, but I think when I teach my students, I can memorize all English materials or all English uh, lessons that I have ever studied before. And
Yeah.
yeah, I can understand the pattern of my students, what my students like and what my students don't like when I teach them.
Okay. That's great. That I agree with you. It's like you learn more when you teach something. It's like in your brain the patterns they get solid. You solidify your knowledge, right?
That's right.
Okay. The next question is, of course, you are really good at English because you are an English teacher. But there is something that you said I am not really good at this thing. What things are you good or are you bad? Maybe you say you have something that you said I am really bad at this thing and I am really good and another things. Please tell us your experience.
Okay, actually, I'm really bad at managing my time, my schedule. Yeah, because
I
sometimes,
am the same. I'm always late.
yeah,
Also.
when I wake up in the morning, I